put them back there because I didn't want coffee spilled in my lap if we accidentally bump them. Woo. All right, the Warbirds are in gray this morning. We're playing Cambridge Isanti, and they'll be in black jerseys with blue lettering. So a little change up on the opening line here. A lot of times we have O'Brien and Smith, but this morning we have Brown, Cam Hogan, Wiley, Patefield, and McGregor. Brown takes the opening face-off. He wins it back to Patefield over on the far wall. Patefield walks it to the red line and immediately dumps it to the near side corner. Brown gives chase, throws the puck underneath the net over to the far corner. Patefield drops all the way in. He dumps it down below the net again. Cambridge will grab that loose puck, but they have it poked away by Cam. They send it up the near side boards. McGregor battles for it in the circle, and Cambridge stretches it up out into neutral ice, and Patefield dumps for an offside. So far side of the ice, just outside the Cambridge zone, we have O'Brien, Smith, Hunter, Jones, and McDaniel. O'Brien takes the face-off, wins it back to McDaniel. McDaniel dumps it down into the zone. It rims all the way around over to that far corner where O'Brien plays for it with two Cambridge players. Quick shot on net by Smith, goes off the side here. And Smith walks to the bottom of the near side circle, drops it to McDaniel. McDaniel back to Smith, back to McDaniel. And the Eagles cleared out to neutral ice where Hunter Hogan takes the loose puck, sends it up to O'Brien on the far wall. And O'Brien pushes it down into that far corner for Smith. Smith down below the net, sends it back to O'Brien in the corner, but it goes all the way through to Jones. Jones, quick shot on net, nice save. Another quick shot by O'Brien, goes off the post. And over to the far corner, Cambridge sends it up and out into neutral ice. All the way down into the far zone. Bauer sends it right to Hunter. Hunter walks it up to the blue line, near side of the ice, out into neutral ice, over the red line. Hunter takes the zone. Quick deke towards the middle. Hunter Hogan, quick shot deflected just wide right of the net. And Cambridge takes over the puck. Cross ice pass, misses the mark. Patefield goes up to play the loose puck along the far wall, along with Smith. And Cambridge still battling for the puck in neutral ice are O'Brien and Smith. Puck gets trapped under a body momentarily there. And finally digging it out backside is Smith. O'Brien pushes it into the zone, centering pass, trying to get to Peters. Broken up by Cambridge, and here comes Cambridge the other direction. High looping puck right down on Bauer, and he's going to cover at the top of the crease. So now we have Coakley, Van Vorst, Hunter, McDaniel, and somebody else battling for it on the dot is Van Voorst. Puck goes to Jones. Quick shot on net. Oh! And a backhand shot from the far side of the crease goes up and in the net. 13:06 left in the first, and Cambridge goes up 1-0. So Van Voorst will take the face off in the center of the ice after the Cambridge goal here. He sends it right to Cambridge. Cambridge on that far wall, walking up to the red line and try to dump. Peters over there battling for the puck. Puck goes down to Patefield. He banks it up and out all the way down though, and that'll go for an icing. Van Voorst will take this face off, sends it over to the wall, dropped down below the net by Patefield, stretched up the ice by McGregor to the blue line here. Cambridge cuts it off, and backside Van Voorst, Coakley are trying to battle it out into neutral ice, and they do. Cambridge regroups, but they have an errant pass, and Van Voorst races after that puck, trying to get a quick shot, bounces the top of the crease. Coakley's right there, comes out to Patefield, quick shot, and a nice save up over the net. Cambridge in the near side corner battling for it with Denny. Coakley pulls it out bottom side, trying to get past the official here. Coakley battling with two Cambridge players, and Cambridge pushes it down below the net. Coakley backside chase. Cambridge stretches it up the far boards. Dropped by Patefield right to a Cambridge stick though, and Cambridge top of the circle, push it out into neutral ice. McGregor breaks that up and sends it over to this near side wall. Cambridge tries to jump, broken up by Van Voorst here, and the puck trickles to Patefield on our blue line. Patefield backhand pass up the board, trying to get Weaver, but Patefield goes ahead and dumps it down to the near side corner. Cambridge all the way over to the far wall, working up to the top of the circle. A nice check by Cam Hogan there, and he pushes the puck to Brown. Brown pushes it down into that far corner, wraps it below the net, and he sends it through the slot, trying to get Cam there, but can't quite get a twig on it for a shot there. And backside Weaver breaks that up right along the blue line. Cam dumps to the top of the circle, sends it down just left of the net. Brown will get to the loose puck first. Brown rims it up, but not quite hard enough here, and so Cambridge will take over. They walk it out into neutral ice over the red line. Here comes Cambridge from the blue line. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. Oh. Fighting off a sneeze. So now we have O'Brien, Wiley, Patefield, Jones, and Smith. Jones sends it all the way up the far wall. O'Brien down in that far corner, tries to drop pass to Wiley and doesn't quite get it there. Now they're battling in the circle. Smith goes to Wiley. Wiley banks it out to neutral ice. Cambridge tries to dump, and they do into the zone off a little deflection. Puck goes to Patefield. He banks it up the wall all the way through neutral ice, all the way down. Icing is called off. Wiley gives chase on the backside here. Cambridge tries to stretch it up, but they hit O'Brien's skate with the puck at the bottom of the circle here. And Wiley sends it up to the blue liner, stepping over Jones. Quick shot, big save, but a big rebound. Dropped down below the net by O'Brien. Puck is sent up to Patefield near side on the blue line, and it's deflected up and out of play in the Cambridge zone. So down in the Cambridge zone, near side dot, the Birds will have a face-off here. Looks like Van Voorst will take the draw, and he's got Hunter and Smith with him, and Cunningham and McDaniel back. Van Voorst ties it up on the dot. Smith surges forward, grabs that puck down in that near side corner, drop pass below the net, goes over to Van Voorst on that far wall. Van Voorst drops it to McDaniel. McDaniel, quick shot, deflected up, and a nice save, but the loose puck goes just wide right of the net. It's down below the net. Some kind of stop and play. I don't know if the net came loose or why we stopped that one. I'm not sure why they stopped play there. Puck was still loose below the net, I believe. But Van Voorst will take the draw again here on near side dot. Cambridge Eagles in, kicks it back to Cunningham. Cunningham, quick wrister, goes wide right of the net, down over to that far wall. Hunter's right there. He plays it through the dot, Gets tied up by two Eagles, but the puck trickles to Smith. Smith goes to Hunter. Hunter, quick shot, and a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. They're trying to get me to sing by playing Eminem here, but I'm not going to do it, folks. Van Voorst for the draw. Goes down towards the bottom of the circle. Cambridge wraps it under their own net, but Van Voorst gets the loose puck first. He goes to Hunter. Hunter freezes the puck in the corner momentarily. Now he sends it up to Van Voorst in the circle, but just mishandled there. Cunningham goes over to the far side. McDaniel, quick shot along the ice. Smith gets the rebound, sends it up and over the net. Hunter grabs the loose puck in the corner, tries to send it through the circle again, but Cambridge comes out with it. They walk it through their own slot, far side of the ice, out into neutral ice along that far boards, checked up by Smith and Van Voorst. Cambridge still comes out with it, and they do a huge looping puck over the near side boards. Cunningham stretches it up, trying to get Smith. Smith sends it over to Van Voorst. Van Voorst, top of the slot, sends it to Smith, and here comes Smith. Smith 1-on-2 as we go for a change here, walks it all the way down in the end, and sends a loose puck deke down into the corner. Smith, quick shot on net, and a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. Cambridge tries to clear, broken up by Dennis to skate. Another quick shot by Smith, and another save. Dennis down in that corner, sends it below the net. Patefield drops all the way in to try and help out with that. Smith works it down below the net. Smith to the bottom of the far circle, changes directions, goes back to the bottom of the circle, down in that far corner, still loose, sends a slot pass, trying to get Dennis, and it's covered by Cambridge before Dennis can get a shot on the goal here. So now we have Coakley, Brown, Hunter, McGregor, and McDaniel. Brown will take the draw over on the far side dot of the Cambridge end. He sends it down into the corner. Cambridge tries to wrap it, broken up by Coakley. They decide to walk it up through the circle, goes right through the slot, trickles past Coakley. McGregor, space here, sends a shot wide right of the net, and Brown tries to get a twig on it, but a glove save before he can. So now face-off near side dot Cambridge end. Brown will take this one as well. Puts it right into the official skates. Battling for it is Coakley over in the corner. He puts a nice check into the wall here. Battling for that puck, trying to dig it out. Tying it up with his skate in the corner against two Cambridge players. Coakley pushes it to Hunter Hogan. Hunter Hogan, quick backhand pass across the crease. Goes to a Cambridge player though, and they send it up and out. McGregor gathers this puck. Oh, and McGregor gets shoved down from behind. McDaniel gathers the puck deep in our own end, bangs it up the far side boards, but this will go all the way for an icing, and we'll come right back down to our end for a face-off. So now we got O'Brien, Weaver, Cam, Patefield, and Cunningham. O'Brien, far side dot, Bird's end for the face-off here. O'Brien sends it right to Patefield. Patefield dumps it below the net, and trying to rim it up and out is Cunningham, but it goes right to an Eagles player along the boards. Cunningham gets the puck back on the dump, walks it forward, banks it high on the board, trying to clear it again, and not the Eagles, Cambridge sends it right back down. Patefield wraps his own net, banks it up the far board, trying to get it out. Cut off by a leg by Cambridge. Cambridge battles with O'Brien. O'Brien loses his stick on the play. Cam is still battling along that far boards for the puck. Cambridge sends it near side of the ice, but a little mishandle here. And so Weaver will put pressure on the puck along with O'Brien deep in the Cambridge zone. Cambridge clears the puck on a low angle pass. Comes all the way out to Cunningham. Cunningham walks it down towards his own net, changes directions over to the near side boards, tries to clear it up. Battling for it is Weaver, Cunningham, and O'Brien. And Weaver sends it to the blue liner, stick down by Cambridge, and down in that near side corner, we're battling for that puck. Cunningham banks it up to the blue liner at Cambridge. They try to dump, but broken up by Weaver and Cam pushes it out into neutral ice. Near side boards, here comes Cambridge walking to the top of the circle. Quick drag and shoot by Cambridge, goes wide right of the net here. And Cambridge sends it down to that far corner. Patefield stretches it up the wall. Puck is rolling on in, no ice called off already. Cambridge grabs that puck, sends it near side boards. Errant pass though, goes past Van Voorst to Jones. Jones to McDaniel. McDaniel up to Smith. And Smith tries to go to Wiley and trying to glove that puck down. Wiley sends it down into that far corner. Battling for it. Puck trickles up to McDaniel. McDaniel, quick wrister along the ice. Save right in front, but loose still, and finally covered. So Van Voorst will take this draw. He's got Smith, Wiley, Jones, and McDaniel. Puck goes to Wiley. Quick shot on net by McDaniel. Goes down into that far corner. Van Voorst gathers. Tries to send it below the net to Smith. Smith gets all tied up. Wiley over there helping him out. Down in the near side corner now. Trying to dig that puck out. 2 Cambridge and 2 Warbirds there. Comes up through Jones, and Jones sends it right down below the net again. Smith pushes it to the near side corner. Cambridge sends it to the top of the circle, out into neutral ice, and that puck comes to McDaniel. McDaniel bank pass to Van Voorst. Just has to wait for it to get in the zone here. Picked up by Smith. Smith tries a loose puck deke there and has it slip off the end of his stick here. And Cambridge comes all the way down to Patefield. Patefield banks it up the boards, but it hits the official. So that would have been a nice stretcher all the way up to Hunter, but it hits the official. And so now, just outside of our zone, Cambridge takes the puck and they go offside with it. So now we have O'Brien, Hunter, Brown, Patefield, and Cunningham. O'Brien for the draw just outside of our zone, all tied up in the skates there. Hunter comes out with it on the bottom side, pushes it up the near side boards here. Hunter all the way into the zone, pass to the slot for O'Brien, goes off the end of his stick over to that far corner. Still battling for it. Coming out bottom side is Brown. He tries a stretch pass up to the blue line, and it goes all the way down into our end. Cunningham will chase this all the way back to our corner here. Looks to wrap it below the net, but gets tied up with Cambridge in that far corner here, still trying to push it through. O'Brien, stretch pass up to Hunter. Hunter, cross-ice pass here to Brown. Brown mishandles just a little bit, but then pushes it into the zone. Brown has it tipped off his stick right at the top of the circle. Cambridge out to neutral ice, send the puck right to McDaniel. McDaniel on the Birds blue line here, walks it up, dumps it down into the zone. Near side corner, Brown gives front side pressure. Cambridge gets it past him here at the top of the circle. It's poked off by Jones. O'Brien will gather that puck. Has it poked up in the air by Cambridge and still battling for that puck. Cambridge finally wraps it under their own net here. Near side boards, bank it up the wall. Trying to cut it off there, Jones and O'Brien. But here comes Cambridge. They're still going through. Hunter comes across battling for that puck. Hunter is able to poke it off. Hunter stretches it up to O'Brien here and just goes off the end of his stick. O'Brien chases it into Cambridge zone. Cambridge pass to the blue line, goes all the way through to McDaniel. And McDaniel drops it down into the zone right on a Cambridge stick though. But they regroup under their own net while the Warbirds change. Over on that far wall, they try to stretch it up. Coakley breaks that up. Puck trickling towards the blue line, trying to keep it in is Peters here. Peters dumps it into the zone. Coakley gives chase. Center of the ice, Cambridge sends it all the way up, and this should go for an icing and will come down for a face-off in the Cambridge end, I assume on the far dot. So we got Coakley, Peters, Patefield, Cam, and Cunningham. Cam will take the draw. Cam ties it up. Coakley comes out with it backside, works it towards the crease, but has it poked off down into that far corner. Cam breaks it up. Coakley, bottom of the circle, has some walking space here. Quick shot, nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. And here comes Cambridge, 2-on-2 the other direction. Patefield and Cunningham are back. Patefield pokes it off. Puck goes straight to Cam in neutral ice. Cam a quick deke there. And Cambridge breaks up the pass before he can get it through to Peters and Coakley. Walked up by Patefield. Patefield dekes towards the center. Cam loses an edge going for that puck, trying to put on the brakes here. But Smith off the bench in neutral ice, able to break that up. Little bounce pass off the boards to himself. Tries to go to Wiley, broken up by Cambridge. And Cambridge the other direction now. Cambridge walks it into the zone, top of the circle. Poked off by O'Brien, sent to Wiley. Wiley tries to clear, but loses an edge and goes down and just misses the puck. Cambridge tries to turn around and shoot. Broken up by Van Voorst, banked up the boards here. Smith and Van Voorst in neutral ice. Smith works it up towards their zone, but he goes in without the puck and Wiley follows him and they go offside. 2:59 left in the first and Cambridge is up 1-0 on the Birds right now. O'Brien for the draw here. He sends it back to Jones. Jones quickly puts it down in the zone in the far corner. It's going to bounce directly below the net here. Cambridge gathers a loose puck. O'Brien separates him from the puck though. Quick shot and a big save by Cambridge and they send it up and out. McDaniel tried to get there, just couldn't quite get his stick on the puck. McDaniel banks it off the boards to Dennis. Dennis sends it down in the zone, but Cambridge gathers the puck right along their own blue line and they are able to clear. Ooh, O'Brien picks their pocket though, backside, quick deke through the slot, goes to Dennis, quick shot, big rebound. O'Brien tries to glove it down so that he can get a shot off, and he's battling down below the boards. And some kind of call here, I believe against, yeah, Cambridge is going to the box, so the Birds will have a power play, 2:24 left in the first. I'm not sure. It might have been a roughing. And the Cambridge player is yelling at his coach on the bench. So we got Hunter, Patefield, Smith, O'Brien, and McDaniel. McDaniel gets the puck on the blue line off of the win, sends over to Smith. Smith working the side of the circle here. He drops it back to McDaniel. McDaniel walks it over, quick shot, wide left of the net here. Comes up to Hunter. Hunter side of the circle, drops it down. Oh, it goes through Patefield's stick, just under it. Patefield goes over to Smith. Smith goes up to McDaniel. McDaniel walks it over, goes to Hunter. Hunter goes across the ice, and a quick shot by Smith goes wide left on the save there. Smith working that puck side of the circle. He gets checked up. Cambridge takes the puck away, and they push it up and out into neutral ice. Here comes Cambridge 2-on-2. They dump the puck as soon as they take the red line. McDaniel gives chase. McDaniel battling for the puck. McDaniel walks it down below, stretches it up, trying to get it to Patefield, gloved down by Cambridge, poked forward by McDaniel to Smith. Smith goes to Patefield. Patefield walks it into the end. He takes some contact, drops it to McDaniel. McDaniel tries to send a wrister on net. Cambridge gloves it down to the ice, right in the center. They send it out to neutral ice. That goes to McDaniel. McDaniel walks it up to the red line, dumps it down into the zone. Cambridge, low angle pass, banks it all the way up and out, down to Cunningham. Cunningham plays it right at the bottom of our own slot here, stretches it up to Smith. Smith turns along those far boards, walks the puck up into the zone, around the circle, down through the dot. Quick shot and a goal. So on the power play goal, the Birds tie it up 1-1. So now we have Cam, Van Voorst, Brown, Patefield, and Jones. Van Voorst battles for this puck, goes over to Brown's side, but gathered by Cambridge back in their zone. Bank pass up the boards all the way down for an icing, and we'll go right down to the Cambridge end for a face-off. Van Voorst battles for this puck. Patefield comes forward trying to get a hold of it. Cambridge in the corner has it broken up by Cam. Cam dumps it below the net. Cambridge sends it back below the net. Near side corner. Brown goes over the near side wall, pokes it up, and Cambridge pushes it past Patefield. And Patefield dumps it down into the zone. Cambridge clears out into neutral ice. Patefield battling for the puck. Cambridge comes out with a loose puck. We got Jones back, but Cambridge loses an edge. Cam battling for that puck on the boards. Van Voorst comes out with it, bottom of the circle. He goes below in his own net, puts on the brakes, comes up to Cam on the near side boards. Cam banks it up, trying to get it to Brown in neutral ice, and does. Puck comes all the way down. Van Voorst right along the blue line battling for it, but Cambridge sends it all the way across to Jones on the far wall down in our end. Jones tries to clear, hits the official, and that's the end of the first period. They're trying to figure out the assist on Smith's goal. So to start the second period, we have Patefield, Cunningham, O'Brien, Coakley, and Dennis. So O'Brien set to take the draw here, center of the ice. Cambridge comes out with it momentarily, battling for it in neutral ice though. Puck trickles to Cunningham. Cunningham walks it up, dumps it down into the zone. It's going to go all the way to the far corner. O'Brien will get to this loose puck first. Sends it up to Dennis. Dennis battles for it near side boards. Top of the circles, Coakley battles for it out into neutral ice. He pokes it over to that far wall, battling with Cambridge. Cambridge goes down, trying to get a hold of that puck, or O'Brien and Coakley can't quite dig it out. And Coakley dumps it down into the corner, all the way down below the net. Dennis chases the puck, puts pressure on it. Cambridge, bottom of the circle, near side of the ice, working up the wall. Have a pocket pick by Coakley. Puck trickles through the slot. O'Brien tries to poke it to Coakley, but Cambridge gets a hold of it. Cambridge stretches it up to the near side wall here. They walk it in. Quick shot over the right side of the net, though. Goes to O'Brien. O'Brien's going to tap it up the wall for Coakley. Coakley trying to push it out there, all tied up with Cambridge. He does push it to the blue line, but Cambridge sends it down to Cunningham. Cunningham bank pass up the boards. Coakley puts pressure on the puck in neutral ice, and Cambridge dumps it in for an offside. And they're pointing at center ice here, so we'll have a draw at center ice, I believe, after that offside. So now we have Cam, Van Voorst, Jones, McDaniel, and McGregor. Van Voorst takes this draw, comes right back to McDaniel. McDaniel walks it up near side of the ice. Bank pass up to Jones. Jones takes the red line and dumps down to the far corner. Cam races down there to put pressure on the puck. He's able to poke it off down below the net. Cambridge trying to stretch it up along the circle, and they get it up and out into neutral ice. Gathered by Cam. Cam over to McGregor. McGregor up to Van Voorst into the zone, but it gets poked out. Cambridge tries to clear, and they do, over to the near side wall here. Cambridge walks it over the red line, have it poked off by Jones. Puck goes down to McDaniel and then trickles to McGregor's stick. McGregor down below the net. Stretcher up to Cam. Cam tips it up and out. And here's Jones. Jones with some space here. One man to beat. Side of the circle. Tries a slot pass to Van Voorst. Puck trickles down to the side of the crease. And saved by the Cambridge goaltender. So now we have Hunter, Wiley, Smith, Patefield, and Cunningham. Looks like Wiley's going to take the draw on the far dot in the Cambridge end. Gets all tied up on the dot, pushed forward by Cambridge here. Puck trickles out, though, to Patefield. Patefield dumps it down below the net. Smith and Hunter collide, trying to go down for that puck. And Wiley goes down there, is able to break it free for a moment. Cambridge tries to clear it up the wall, broken up by Smith, dumped down underneath by Cunningham. And now Wiley comes over to the near side corner to try to break it up. Patefield dumps it down below the net. And backside chase by Smith here. Smith is able to break that up at the side of the circle. Coming out with it here is Wiley. Wiley drops to Smith. Smith to Wiley. And Wiley down below the net looking for a pass. Goes to a Cambridge player off the deflection. And here comes Cambridge, near side board. They try to dump, cut off by Patefield. Patefield banks it back down into the Cambridge zone. Cambridge into neutral ice, right along the red line, center of the ice. They walk it in on that far circle, push it down. Cunningham gives chase. Cambridge all the way down below the net. Try to clear it up, but it gets all tied up with Patefield and Cunningham, and they're trying to dig it out. Cambridge comes out with it, send a slot pass, broken up by Hunter's skate, and Hunter sends it up to Smith. Smith bank pass to Brown. Brown a little bit of space here. Grabs the puck and shoots just wide left of the net. Off the bench, McDaniel comes in. He drops the puck right below the net. Bounces off the back frame. Hunter looks to lay a hip check and misses. Cambridge does a nice job slipping that check. Weaver battling for the puck, near side boards. Brown and Hunter over to help him out. Puck comes out into the high slot and poked out by Cambridge. Here comes Cambridge the other direction. They work it down into the zone, over to the side of the circle. Quick shot on net, deflected loose, and McGregor will get to the loose puck first. He walks it out into neutral ice, takes the red line and dumps. Weaver, first man to the puck over in this near side corner, banks it up, trying to get to Brown here. Brown works it to the top of the circle, tries a backhander, can't quite get it. Hunter pokes it through, quick shot though over the top of the net, comes all the way out. McGregor can't quite get to it. Oh, and Cambridge has a chance here, 2-on-1 with McDaniel, working to the circle, quick shot and a nice blocker save by Bauer over to the near side wall. And now McDaniel and Weaver are trying to poke it through that traffic on this near side wall. Helping out is Brown on the top side, trickling around right along the blue line here, top of the circle. Cambridge dumps to that far corner. McGregor to the loose puck first, banks it up the wall, trying to get it to Weaves. Weaver sends it right back down, or Cambridge sends it back down to McGregor. He comes back up to Weaver. Oh, Weaver just pokes it to the top of the circle, and O'Brien grabs that loose puck, bank pass, trying to go to himself. Cut off by Cambridge, but Weaver on the backside helps him out. Brown comes out with it. Brown walks it through the center and dumps down to that far corner, and the Birds go for a four-man change here while O'Brien pressures the puck. Here comes Cambridge off the bench. Cam racing over to get into the play. Quick shot, nice leg pad save by Bauer. And on this near side wall, Patefield goes up to Van Voorst. Van Voorst gets laid out, or Peters gets laid out, sorry. Cam works it to the center though, high slot, quick shot, and a nice save by Cambridge. Down below the net, O'Brien puts pressure, he picks their pocket here. And O'Brien handling the puck, tries to go to the corner, but Cambridge breaks that up. They work it up the near side wall to the side of the circle, and then they get a pass to the high slot. Here comes Cambridge. Walk it all the way into the circle. Quick shot is blocked by, I'm not sure who it blocked, but saved by Bauer. Puck comes up to Van Voorst, he banks it up and out. I think Jones is the one that broke that up. Jones on the far wall, battling for that puck. Poked over to the wall by Patefield, but Cambridge gets the puck. Quick shot wide right of the net here. Over on the near side wall, Hunter sends it to the blue line and finally poked out by O'Brien. O'Brien in neutral ice dumps the puck right on net. They have to make a save. Big rebound though. Hunter Hogan gets a shot, drops it below the net. Oh, he was trying to go to Van Voorst, and Van Voorst was going in front of the net here. Right on the blue line, Cunningham able to save it, tries to send it to Smith, but it's poked out by Cambridge. And McDaniels will take an offside as he dumps the puck there. 9:17 left in the second, a 1-1 tie here. And a center ice face-off with Van Voorst, Hunter, Smith, McDaniel, and Cunningham. Van Voorst will take the draw here. He wins it straight back to Cunningham. Cunningham tries a little drop pass to Smith, but just goes beyond his stick here. Cambridge dumps it all the way down in. McDaniel dekes down below the net, sends it up the far wall to Smith. Smith is going to walk it up out into neutral ice, bank pass up to Hunter right on the blue line, who goes back to Smith. Quick shot by Smith, and Smith scores. Van Voorst center ice for the draw after the goal by the Boardbirds, putting them up 2-1 here. He battles for it. Cambridge pushes it through, pulls it out backside, drops it down into the zone. Cunningham gets chased. Cambridge is right on top of him though. They pick up the loose puck in the corner. Oh, but they send it to Hunter. Hunter goes to Smith. Smith back to Hunter. Hunter walks it down into the zone, and a quick shot, but a big rebound down in the crease, still loose and finally covered. Smith was looking for a rebound shot there and just couldn't quite get the twig on the puck. Now we have Dennis, O'Brien, Coakley, Patefield, and Jones. O'Brien will take the draw, near side dot, Cambridge in. O'Brien sends it over to Dennis. Dennis battling along the near side boards. O'Brien comes over to help him. Patefield steps in, quick shot and a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. They try to go through center ice though, high slot, and Dennis sends it off a skate over to the wall. Coakley pushes it down into that corner. He's battling for it, gets all tied up and goes down. Dennis trying to dig it out from between his skates, and he does. O'Brien sends it to the top of the circle, and Cambridge clears. So Jones races back to get that puck that's slowly rolling down into our end, bottom of the circle. Bank pass up the boards to Coakley. Coakley banks it up the boards, trying to get it to O'Brien, cut off by Cambridge. Cambridge sends it off the official. That official's in a shooting gallery today, folks. Coakley chases it up into neutral ice. Oh, and Cambridge, a little deke on the blue line there, almost has it broken up by Coakley. They send the puck down into the zone, but the man they were passing to goes for a change. So Patefield gathers a loose puck and says, thank you very much. Sends it up the far wall to Coakley, banks it down. Cambridge down to this near side corner. Jones gives chase, ties it up in the wall here. O'Brien trying to dig it out, sends it to Dennis. Dennis tries to shoot it up the wall, but Cambridge is the only one up there on the blue line. They send a puck wide left of the net down to that far corner. Patefield banks it up. Coakley tries to bank it up and out. And now it finally comes out into neutral ice. Dennis gives chase here. Cambridge stretch pass across the ice, hit their own player, but the puck still goes through. Down on this near side, Jones pushes it to the outside bottom of the circle. Cambridge wraps below the net, sends a slot pass, and a quick shot goes off the side of the net. Still have the puck though, does Cambridge. And they are working it, bottom of the circle. They stretch it up to the top, mishandle along the blue line, and it comes up and out of play. So Cambridge in neutral ice trying to clear so that they can put the puck back in the zone. They do, but it's immediately poked out by O'Brien and Jones, I believe. Puck goes up the far wall. Patefield gives chase. Patefield down, bottom of the circle. He's going to get tied up in the wall, sends it up to Coakley. Coakley's battling for it, trying to stretch it up the boards. Finally poked out by Wiley, and O'Brien dumps so we can go for a change. Fresh skaters on the ice. McDaniel, McGregor off the bench along with Brown, Weaver. And over on this near side boards, Wiley is battling for that puck from his belly. He went down, still battling for that puck over near side corner, sends it to Brown. Brown dekes through the bottom of the circle here, but Cambridge gets a loose puck and they bank it up and out. McGregor puts pressure on the puck over on the far wall. McGregor, a nice bank pass up to Weaver, and Weaver banks it off the official again. And over on that far wall, Brown in the circle on the dot, quick shot, and a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. Brown battling for that puck in the corner of two players. He goes down as he gets all twisted up. He's back up, has the puck. Brown down below the net, trying to go up to McGregor. McGregor tries to send it in, but here comes Cambridge, 2-on-1 rush. Kim Hogan coming back into play. Quick shot and a goal. So now we have Van Voorst, Hunter, Smith, Cunningham, and Patefield. So a 2-2 tie, 5:43 left in the second period here. Warbirds have nearly double. They do have double the shots on goal, 19-8. And Cambridge just able to tuck two away. That was a nice shot by Cambridge on that goal. Battling forward is Smith. Smith sends it down into the zone. Racing forward is Van Voorst. Van Voorst gets a twig on it, but just has it popped at the last second by Cambridge. And oh, Cunningham's going to go to the box. Checking from behind, I think, is the call. Puts a glove right in his back, and the Cambridge player went down immediately. So we'll have a 2-minute penalty kill here. 5:30 left in the second, and a 2-2 tie. Looks like Van Voorst will take this draw, and he's got Hunter, Patefield, and Smith with him, I believe. Puck poked through, out into neutral ice. It's poked by Smith. He gives chase over on the far wall. Bank pass by Cambridge down into the zone. Patefield will get to the loose puck first. He's going to try to rim it around through Van Voorst. Van Voorst battles for it. Can't quite poke it off. Side of the circle, Cambridge trying to send a slot pass. That's broken up by Hunter. Hunter goes up the wall to Smith, and Smith just stretches it up the ice. Oh, Cambridge touched it, so no icing here. So Van Voorst will put pressure on the puck down in their end. He loses an edge and goes hard into the corner. So here comes Cambridge, kind of a 5-on-3 till Van Voorst can get back here. Oh, and they do a quick deke. Van Voorst back in the play. Picks up the loose puck off the Smith poke check, and Van Voorst banks it up to Smith. Smith just dunks it out, and here comes Van Voorst putting pressure on the puck. Over on near side of the ice, Cambridge dumps it down into the zone, goes over to that far corner. Smith will get to the puck first. tries to bank it up the boards all the way to the blue line, but Cambridge gets a hold of it. Oh, but they have it poked out by Hunter, and Hunter puts a leg pad on it, still battling for it. Hunter comes out of it with two Cambridge players, sends it down right on the net, and so the Cambridge goaltender has to make a save, and Cambridge regroups in their own end. Deking around on the circle there, they finally send a pass up the boards, and now here comes Cambridge near side of the ice, trying a slot pass, broken up by Jones over to the far wall. Smith battles for it. He chops at the puck, but can't get a hold of it. Cambridge, side of the circle, walks it forward, quick shot. Big save by Bauer, trickles between his legs though, and it's poked over by Jones, I believe. Puck picked up by Smith. Smith trying the loose puck deep, hits a skate here. Stepping up is Jones. Jones dumps it down into the zone. Smith goes for a change as Cam comes onto the ice. Cambridge sends a pass up to the blue line. Near side pass, and they dump it down into the end. Banks straight off the boards though. Bauer sticks it down to the bottom of the circle here. Cam stretches it up off the boards out into neutral ice, so Cambridge will have to drop out of the zone again. And now they walk it in near side of the ice, but quick shot from the blue line on a power play, and now we have even strength hockey, so a nice penalty kill by the Warbirds there. 3:26 left in the second and a 2-2 tie. Just an excellent effort in neutral ice there by the Birds to break up several passes. O'Brien for the draw. He's got Wiley and Patefield with him, along with Hunter and Cam. Cambridge sends that puck down to the near corner, banked up the boards by Hunter, I believe. Wiley banks it up and out. Slow rolling puck though. This will not go for an icing. O'Brien gives chase. They try to bank it up the near side boards. Wiley gets there, able to get a stick on the puck, and now battling for it in the Cambridge end are O'Brien. Cambridge sends a cross-ice pass over to the far side. They try to stretch it up the ice. They hit a back of a skate, though, in the zone here. And Patefield trying to bank it up the boards. Cambridge cuts that off, but broken up by Patefield again. Loose puck, dinked down into the zone by O'Brien. And Cambridge cross-ice pass over to the far side. They look to stretch it up again, and they just poke it down into the zone. But Patefield will easily get to this loose puck first. He banks it up to Dennis. Dennis trying to bank it up the near side boards. Cambridge pushes it side of the circle. They have it poked off by Hunter, and now Dennis is going to poke it out into neutral ice. Smith in a foot race against the man with no stick. Backside, Dennis gets a hold of it, goes to Smith. Backhand shot, nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. Smith still down below the net. Dennis puts pressure on it, trying to get a hold of that puck. Cambridge walks it through the middle of the ice. Stretch pass up, Hunter gets over. They put on the brakes, try a slot pass, mishandled, comes over to the near side circle. Another high slot pass. Hunter all over that puck, gets a leg pad on it, battling for it. Smith is able to push it out. That should have been an offside, but no call. Cambridge still has the puck. They send it down wide of Bauer over to that far wall. Hunter pokes it up and out into neutral ice and giving chase to Smith and Dennis. Cambridge with the loose puck, they bank it up the wall, but Hunter pushes it in for an offside. 1:50 left in the second, still a 2-2 tie. Birds still have double the total shots on goal, 20-10. Brown will take this draw with Peters. Peters pokes it down into the zone. Cambridge gathers the puck. They send it over to the near side boards. In the air though, and Patefield banks it up to Brown. Brown trying to push it into the zone. Has it poked off the stick right at the blue line. Patefield steps up, puts a body on. Peters passes to Brown. Brown and Weaver. Brown walks it in. Quick shot and a leg pad save right on the 5-hole. And he's got it in his, he must have picked it up. But a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. We'll have a draw on near side dot at the Cambridge end here. O'Brien battles for that faceoff right on the dot. O'Brien takes a swipe at it, trying to get a shot from his knees on the dot. O'Brien still battling for that puck. Wiley comes out with it, dumps it down below the net. O'Brien gives chase. O'Brien just bodies out, edges out the Cambridge player there, works it up the near side wall, tries to work it through the circle. And I think somebody got a penalty there. I'm not sure. Not sure why we're coming out of the zone here. I didn't hear it. But we have Hunter, Smith, Coakley, Jones, and Patefield. Hunter will take the draw just outside the zone. He tries to push it in. Cambridge pulls it out backside, working down. Man racing towards the slot. Nice blocker save by Bauer. Goes up and into the netting. McDaniel and Weaver coming in. Jones and Patefield going out here. And we'll have a draw near side dot of the Bird's End here. Oh, far dot. I'm moving it over to the far dot. So still Hunter, Weaver, Coakley, Smith, and McDaniel. Hunter sends it right into Weaver over on that far wall, chest high. They drop it below the net. They try a quick slot pass, comes up to the Cambridge player, trying to poke it loose. Weaver sends it up and out, hits the official again. We cannot buy a stretch pass because the official. Coakley to Hunter. Hunter walks it into the zone, tries a backhand pass to Smith, but that's broken up by Cambridge. Puck is tipped, and here comes Cambridge 2-on-2. Cambridge walking into the zone. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. Big rebound though. Puck still bouncing around. Another quick shot right through the slot, gathered by Coakley. Coakley walks it up and out, tries to stretch it up to Smith. Gets a Cambridge stick, but they have to wait for the offside to clear. And Bauer on the shot from the blue line sends it up and out into the netting. No, it'd have been high. Twist it up here. This draw sent over to the wall by Van Voorst. Hunter goes for a block there as they shoot from the blue line. Just misses him. Jones down there sends it up that far wall. Hunter battling for it with two Cambridge players. They poke it out and poke through the traffic by Van Voorst. They send it to the near side wall. Cam quickly airmails it down into the corner. Van Voorst gives chase. Puck going to trickle down below the net. Cambridge sends it up the far wall. Hits the official again. Like maybe they should stand a foot out from the wall here. I swear I think O'Brien takes the huddle break seriously. He always tries to be louder than the competition, and I appreciate him for it. It helps me get pumped up. So we got O'Brien, Smith, Cam, Patefield, and Jones out there to start the opening draw here. O'Brien pushes it into the skates, trying to dig it out backside of Smith. Cambridge walks it in. Quick shot blocked by Jones here. Puck picked up by O'Brien. He goes to Cam. Cam goes over to the far wall, passes it to himself. O'Brien in the slot, tries to get a pass to him, can't quite get it. O'Brien down below the net, battling for the puck, goes over to Cam in the far corner. Cam goes to Smith. Smith to Cam. Cam, quick shot blocked by Cambridge. Quick shot by O'Brien, saved by the goaltender. Smith goes down below the net over to the near side corner, pushes it up through Cam's skates. Patefield down to Cam. Cam trying to put it into the corner, but Cambridge gets a hold of it. They go all the way to the far wall. Jones drops down in, pushes the puck down into that far corner. Battling for it are Smith and O'Brien. O'Brien, bottom of the circle, pokes that away here. And now they come up to Jones. Jones, quick shot, wide right of the net, over to the far side of the ice. Patefield tries to backhand it down to Smith here, trying to push it through Cambridge. Smith, bottom of the circle, has it poked off. O'Brien over there to help him out now. Down in that corner, still battling for the puck. Smith with a nice stick pop, works it to the slot, gets a quick shot on net and a nice save, and Cambridge is able to clear. Cam will race back for this puck. Cambridge all over him though. Just a bank pass up the boards to himself. Now he stretches it up the ice, hits the official again. Cambridge walks that puck that goes off the official. They hit the post. Thank God that didn't go in, because that sucks. McDaniel over to the side circle, tries to clear, goes under the official skates and goes for an icing. I know, I mean, he's keeping his butt on the board so he doesn't get taken out from the backside by an errant player, but he is interfering with play a lot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'd have got that out. They would have never had that shot on goal. Van Voorst sends it straight over to McDaniel. McDaniel drops it down to Weaver. Weaver has it poked off a stick right through the slot here. And battling for it are Van Voorst and Weaver. Bottom of the circle, slot pass goes through. Thanks largely to the effort by McDaniel to stick pop there. Puck goes to the circle. Cambridge trying to get a hold of it on the dot. Quick shot, big rebound, another quick shot. High into the air over to the near side of the ice. And battling for the puck are Peters and Van Voorst. Weaver sends it up the near side boards. Cambridge, near side boards, bank pass. Goes down to Weaver. Weaver pops it up in the air. Now he banks it up to Peters. Peters trying to clear here. Top of the circle. Van Voorst pulls it out, and here comes Van Voorst. Van Voorst and Wiley into the zone here. Van Voorst all the way over to the far side, looking for his D-man, who's not in yet, off of the bench. Goes down, and Cambridge sends a puck up into the netting down in their own zone. Van Voorst puts on the brakes, and he was going to drop it to the D-man at the point there, and we just were not over there yet, and so he had to handle the puck, yeah, right in the middle of a change. So draw on the far side of the ice, the Cambridge end. We got Brown, Dennis, Hunter, Patefield, and Jones, I believe. Brown and Hunter down in that corner battling for the puck. Cambridge sends a cross-ice pass. Cambridge one-on-one with Patefield. Dennis drops in, gets back into that play, thank goodness, and that puck is bounced up and out off the deflection by Hunter, and we'll have a draw just outside of the Birds zone here on the near side of the ice. Brown will take this, battles for it, bounces right up on the dot. Cambridge comes out with a high slot, backhand shot, sticked away by Bauer easily. Bounced up the boards by Patefield. Dennis trying to send it up to Brown. He does get it to Brown. Brown into neutral ice. Has the puck stolen away in neutral ice off the backside. Hunter pokes it off though in neutral ice as they go over to the far wall. Try to stretch it across. High in the air. Patefield gets a glove on it. But Cambridge all by themselves. Quick shot and a nice blocker save by Bauer over to the far boards. Hunter right there pokes the puck up to Brown. Brown trying to push it down into the zone. And we whip on the puck twice. And finally Hunter grabs it, dekes it back towards the low slot of the Cambridge end, and Brown on the board, side of the circle, has the puck. Oh, just a little mishandle there. Goes down below the net. He's looking for a pass here. Goes to Hunter. Hunter tries to go to Coakley in the slot, but has it poked away or poked down below the net. Weaver gathers that puck, banks it into the zone. Coakley right there battling for it with the official and two Cambridge players, and they send it back out to O'Brien. O'Brien dumps it down. It's going to bounce off the back frame of the net. Coakley will be the first man to the puck here. Cambridge sends it down below the net, near side corner. O'Brien and Coakley putting pressure on. Now they go back over to the far side, try to stretch it up the ice, but McDaniel gets it. sends it right down through the circle towards the net. Weaver, quick shot by Weaver and a nice glove save by Cambridge. So we got Payfield and Jones in, and still Coakley and O'Brien, and joined by Smith now. So Coakley, O'Brien, and Smith. O'Brien will take the draw near side dot, Cambridge in. He goes right over to Coakley on the wall. Coakley immediately dumps it down below for Smith. Smith wraps the net, changes directions, sends it down below to O'Brien. O'Brien trying to go to Coakley, but it trickles up to Payfield on the deflection. Quick shot, and a goal by Payfield. From well beyond the top of the circle, he picks a corner, and the Birds go up 3-2. 10:53 left in the third period. So O'Brien, Smith, Coakley, Jones, and Payfield. O'Brien was trying to go to Sam, but it trickled to Payfield off the deflection. O'Brien battles for this puck. Coakley gets a hold of it, sends it right to the center dot. Cambridge is able to dump it down into our zone. Jones puts pressure on the puck. He chases it down to the far corner. Jones underneath the net, gets all tied up with Cambridge. Trying to help him out is O'Brien. Bottom of the circle here. Cambridge pulls the puck out. Quick shot and a nice save by Bauer. Battling for it underneath the net is Jones. Jones pokes it through to O'Brien. And O'Brien walking it up the ice. 3-on-2. Birds have numbers. Drop to Smith. Quick shot and a wide right of the net. Comes all the way up the near side board. Smith gets his own rebound. That's how far back out it came. Coakley trying to battle for that puck through neutral ice here. Cambridge walks it up. Now they have numbers. 3-on-2. Quick shot. Saved by Bauer over to that far corner. McDaniel pokes it through to O'Brien. O'Brien tries to clear but cannot. And now he gathers the puck, bottom of the near side circle. Tries to send it up to Coakley. Goes off the skate there. Near side boards battling for it. Coakley trying to dig it out. Battling along the boards. O'Brien sends it all the way across ice and it comes up and out of the zone. Birds go for a little change here. In comes Cam Hogan. Smith is still out there along with O'Brien, but McDaniel is in along with Weaver. McDaniel down in the bottom corner, stretches it up the boards to Smith. Smith redirects it into neutral ice, but Cambridge gathers the loose puck and they dump down into the zone. Over on that far wall, McDaniel gives chase again on the loose puck down in the Bird zone. He goes to Smith again, who tips it over to Cam. Cam pushes it into neutral ice. Can't quite settle the puck. And it looks like Smith may go to the box for a cross check. Or is it, oh no, I'm sorry. Someone from Cambridge is going to the box for a cross check. So the Birds will have a power play, 9:29 left in the third, and a 3-2 lead here on Cambridge. So we have O'Brien, Smith, Payfield, Hunter, and McDaniel. See if we can't set up a 1-3-1 power play here. O'Brien wins it right to Smith. Nice clean win to Smith. McDaniel at the point. Oh, he tries to go to Smith, mishandles the puck a little bit, so he just hangs on to it. Now he goes to Smith. Smith walks it forward, cross ice pass to Hunter. Oh, and it just goes between his skates there. Hunter trying to gather that puck. Hunter grabs it, goes back to the point for McDaniel. McDaniel, quick shot through traffic. Big rebound over to that far corner. Picked up by Smith. Cross ice pass to Hunter. Quick shot and a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender again. But we're getting some good looks finally on the power play. Another quick shot by Smith. Bottom of the circle, O'Brien gathers, drops it to the point to McDaniel. McDaniel over to Smith. Back to McDaniel at the point. McDaniel over to this near side of the ice. Just mishandled by Hunter momentarily. Hunter walks it into the circle, drops it to McDaniel again. McDaniel right along the ice. Big rebound in the slot. Comes back up to McDaniel, who goes to Hunter. Hunter walks it forward. Cross ice pass. Quick shot. And another nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. A flurry of shots and a good setup by the Birds there on the power play. And that's what we've been working on, trying to get that to work out. And finally, it looks like we have some signs of life on the power play. O'Brien, Smith, Payfield, Hunter, and McDaniel still. O'Brien wins the faceoff, goes to Smith. They drop it to McDaniel. McDaniel sends it to O'Brien. O'Brien tries a backhand no-look to Smith, and it gets broken up by Cambridge, but it hits the ref again. Smith comes out with it, goes to O'Brien, or Payfield, and through the slot here, battling for the puck. O'Brien comes out with a quick turnaround shot and can't quite get it in. Sends up to McDaniel. McDaniel down to Smith. Redirects it to the center, top of the crease. Quick shot and another save. O'Brien with a quick shot and another save by the Cambridge goaltender there. So we've had a good probably 6 shots on this power play, and we still have 40 seconds left. Cam will take the face-off. He's got Brown and Van Voorst with him. Cam drops it to Jones. Jones goes back to Cam's side of the circle. Cam goes to the bottom of the circle. Right in the middle, Cunningham surges forward looking for a shot at the slot. And Cambridge is able to push it out. Racing back to get in the play is Brown. Jones plays him to the wall perfectly. And now the puck, loose puck, is trying to be gathered by Cam, but Cambridge still has it. They drop it up to the point. Quick shot. Nice blocker save by Bauer over to the far side. Another quick shot, but just couldn't quite get a hold of it. Bank pass up to Van Voorst coming all the way down, but this will go for an icing. So with 3 seconds left of power play, we'll have a face-off down in our end. And so Cambridge will kill off this penalty on us. And we'll have even strength hockey in 3 seconds here right after the draw. Far side dot, Bird's End. Wiley will take the draw in with Weaver, Hunter, Patefield, and Smith. Weaver goes down below the net. Cambridge is all over that. Top of the circle. Oh, they send it out off the poke check from Hunter. Hunter pokes the stick, and the stick pushes the puck out off of Cambridge. Weaver goes up to Hunter, but just goes behind him a little bit on the boards here. Cambridge has the loose puck. They come over to the near wall here, bank it into neutral ice, but it comes to Patefield. Patefield smacks it up the wall to Smith. Smith centering pass to Wiley. Wiley, high slot, drops it to Hunter. Hunter, a couple of quick dekes, and a goal! Woo! Smith to Wiley to Hunter Hogan, and a nice goal by Hunter, top shelf. Birds are up 4-2, 7:02 left to play in the third. So McGregor and McDaniel are in, still Wiley, Smith, and Hunter for your forwards. Wiley ties it up on the dot, goes to a Cambridge player. They try to dump it down in, goes through McGregor. McGregor races down to the corner, all tied up with Cambridge. Cambridge down below the net. McGregor pokes it loose, banks it up that far wall to Smith. Smith trying to get a pass to Hunter. Hunter gets it, he just dunks it between his legs for Smith. Smith 1-on-4, dekes towards the center with four Cambridge players. He has to hop the goaltender. Puck sent up to McDaniel, who drops it back to Hunter. Hunter in that corner gets all tied up by Cambridge, still battling for that puck. Trying to dig it out is Cam. Cam working it through the dot, all tied up, tries to drop pass down towards the crease. Has that broken up by Cambridge. Hunter picks the pocket from the backside down into the corner here. Hunter all the way below the net, changes directions twice. Gets all tied up, bottom of the near side circle, pass up to McGregor. McGregor tries a backhand, that's broken up by Cambridge. But the loose puck goes to McDaniel, who drops it to Cam. Cam with a little bit of space, dekes towards the circle here. Has it broken up, but the puck goes to McDaniel. Quick shot, nice save. Loose puck goes down to Smith below the net. Smith, bottom of the near side circle, walks it out, quick shot, and a goal! So Smith has a hat trick in this game as the Birds go up 5-2. Smith, just a nice back skate glide through the bottom quarter of the circle near the net and just picks the top corner on the opposite side. I believe Cambridge is taking a timeout here, 5:54 left in the third. The Birds are up 5-2 now. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not kidding you folks at home. They work at the power play at practice, every practice, and it finally looks like it's starting to come together a little bit here. And I love seeing that. So Cambridge is ready to go. Hogan is still giving instructions over here, telling the boys, let's be smart about this. We got a nice, comfortable lead. No dumb penalties, I bet you. And here we go. 5:54 left in the third. It looks like we'll have O'Brien, Jones, Patefield, Cam, and Dennis. O'Brien will take the draw center ice here. O'Brien wins it over to the near side wall. Patefield will get to the loose puck first. He banks it up into neutral ice right to Cam Hogan. Cam Hogan walks it into the zone. Slot pass to O'Brien. O'Brien to Dennis. Dennis trying to get a goal there down in the zone, right at the top of the crease, and finally covered by the Cambridge goaltender. Some nice passing there. Cam to O'Brien down to Dennis. And Dennis gets a shot on the goal, but just no goal there. Nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. So we'll have a draw on near side dot at Cambridge end here. O'Brien will take this. Ties up in the rest phase, right to Patefield. Patefield, quick shot and a nice block by the Cambridge player. Puck goes down below the net. Dennis gives chase. Dennis battling for it down below the net, trying to go to O'Brien. Goes through O'Brien over to the near side boards. Patefield looks to battle for that puck. Dropping all the way across is Jones as Cambridge gets that puck through Patefield. Jones walks it all the way in. Quick shot on net and a nice save by the Cambridge goaltender. So in comes Van Voorst, Coakley, Peters, McGregor, and McDaniel. Van Voorst will take the draw. He sends it over to Peters. Peters drops it to McDaniel. McDaniel right back to Peters. Oh, it goes through Peters. Van Voorst chases it down to that corner. Peters tries to poke it through to Van Voorst. Down in that corner, they're still battling for it. Van Voorst pokes it up to McDaniel. McDaniel, quick shot, and I think it hit Peters down in the crease. Peters tries to go to Van Voorst. Cambridge gets a hold of the puck, though, and here comes Cambridge. They stretch it up the ice all the way down. Touched by McGregor, I believe. McGregor sends it up, trying to go through the circle, bottom of the circle up to Coakley along the wall. Coakley can't gather that puck in the rest skates. Now he does, poking it up the wall, gets it out into neutral ice, still pushing it forward to Peters. Coakley goes to Peters. In the middle of the ice, Van Voorst gets a loose puck. Quick shot. Big rebound in front, though. Peters chases it down, but gets covered right before he can get a shot. I swear I'm not doing the Soldier Boy right now, folks, to this song. So now we have Brown, Smith, Hunter, Cunningham, and Weaver. Brown will take the draw, sends it right to Hunter. Hunter drops it to Cunningham. Cunningham goes to Weaver. Weaver with some space. Quick shot and goes just wide right of the net. Down below the net, Brown battles for it. Comes out, gets it to Smith. Smith to Brown. Brown tries to go back to Smith. Cambridge breaks that up though, and they send it right into Brown's body along the near side boards. Brown battles for it. Near side boards. Cambridge works it below their own net, looking to stretch it up the ice. Poked off by Smith backside. Smith trying to get a slot pass to Brown. Has it broken up by Cambridge. Cambridge tries to pass. That's broken up by Cunningham. Cunningham goes to Smith, and Smith has it poked off into neutral ice. Here comes Cambridge. Cambridge, quick shot on net from neutral ice, and Cunningham banks it up the boards to the blue line. Cambridge sticks it down, sends it down into that far corner. Weaver works it to the corner, tries to poke it through. Cambridge tries a slot pass, broken up by Brown, I believe, and now Smith battles for it. Smith comes out with it, goes to Hunter. Hunter in neutral ice has it poked off, but off the bench, Wiley pokes it and goes to Weaver. Weaver along the boards, trying to bank it up and into the zone, and does. Goes all the way down. Oh, and they called an icing. Yeah, it might have been just a little shy of the red line, but it was close. So 3:29 left in the third. The Birds are up 5-2, and we'll have a draw on the Birds' end on the near dot. O'Brien will take this draw. He's got Wiley, he's got Patefield, Dennis, and Jones. Jones banks it up the near side boards off the winner. Wiley desperately trying to push it out of the zone here. Come to help him out. Backside is O'Brien on the bottom side, pushing that pile, trying to work it forward. Wiley goes down along with two Cambridge players. O'Brien still pushing that puck out, and it pops out and goes right back in, and we'll have an offside. I'm not sure why we're going down to that near side dot of the Birds' end. Battling for this draw, O'Brien. He goes right to Payfield. Payfield, a high bank. Up and out into neutral ice. Wiley races down, trying to play this puck. Cambridge gets there first, but Wiley pokes it off. Down below the net, still pressuring that puck. Oh! Wiley gets absolutely leveled and face first into the boards. He's back up already. Puck down below the net. Cambridge tries to send it up that far wall. Dennis helps break that up. Cambridge bottom of the circle. They send it to Dennis. Dennis pokes it through the center of the ice here. Can't quite get a hold of it. O'Brien lays a check, but he goes down on the check attempt here. And Cambridge sends it out into neutral ice. McGregor gathers that puck, tries to bank it up the boards, but Cambridge grabs it, sends it right back down in. Jones up to Cam in neutral ice. Cam takes the red line, races into the zone through two Cambridge players. Cam was not happy, and he looking to lay a check. Cam got spun around and contacted quite heavily there. Cambridge comes out with it, try to work it through the circle, stretch pass across the ice, tipped up. Jones grabs that puck, far wall, works it into the zone. Jones walks it all the way into the corner, then gets angled off. Smith down there just puts a hip into him, and they push the puck over the near side boards. They try to stretch it across. Cambridge walks it into the zone, high slot. Oh, and they have their pocket picked by Smith. Smith with a nice stick pop, gets that puck, races down into their zone, quick shot, and another goal by Smith. A 4-goal game by Smith right now. He is just on fire. .147 left in the third, and the Birds are up 6-2. Now we have Van Voorst, Smith, Hunter, Cunningham, and Weaver. Cunningham sends it up the boards, trying to put it into the zone, cuts it off at the board, still battling with Cambridge. Cambridge pushes it out bottom side here. They come all the way down. Weaver over to the far corner to Van Voorst. Van Voorst walks it up, backhand pass, goes through Hunter, all the way down into their end. Hunter races after that puck into the near side corner, tries to poke it through down below the net. Coming over to help him out is Smith. Puck to Weaver, quick shot, wide left of the net here, over to Cunningham, rolls it along the stanchion for a moment, and now drops to the corner. Smith goes to Hunter, top of the circle. Hunter just puts it down on net, and it gets deflected down to Smith again. Smith walks it through, quick shot over the top of the net. Near side boards, Weaver drops it back to Smith. Smith changes directions, gets stripped down in that corner there, and the puck goes to Hunter. Hunter all tied up in the boards by Cambridge. They send it off the back of their own net. Here comes Cambridge. They walk it through the circle on the far side, racing to the middle of the ice. Cambridge walks it all the way down in, send it on net, and a nice save by Bauer. Now we have Brown, Coakley, Peters, Payfield, and McDaniel. Brown sends it down below the net. Bauer sticks it over to Payfield. Payfield trying to push it up the wall, goes to the circle. McDaniel gets a hold of it. McDaniel sends it off Brown's skate, bank pass up all the way down, and this will go for an icing, I believe. Oh no, no ice. Brown gets all the way down there, pokes it off a stick. Slot pass, Coakley, quick shot on net. And a nice save by the Cambridge Tendy there. And Peters is down at the top of the crease. But he is up and he looks all right. 25 seconds left in the third. Birds up 6-2 here. We're going to have a draw on the far side of the ice. Brown will take this one. McGregor back with McDaniel. Puck bottom of the circle. Sent right on the own net, I think, by their own player. Coakley was battling for the puck, but Cambridge sent it hard on their tendy, and he had to cover that up. Brown for the draw again. Sends it down below the net. Coakley will get back there first. Oh, Coakley gets pinned up by two Cambridge players. Still trying to stick it loose. Gets it to Brown. Brown down below. Crease for Peters. Peters quick shot, and the puck is saved by the Cambridge goaltender. So eight seconds left here in the third. Brown battles for it again, comes up the wall. Cambridge tries to stretch it up with their 8 seconds. They get it all the way down into our end. McGregor right there, they take a shot, but it goes wide right of the net, and that is the game. So we have a game at 3 o'clock against Wayzata, and we'd love to have you guys all watch. Love your support. Thank you very much.